So today is day 3 of 90, and it happens to be an anniversary date. So I want to focus on this for today, and that is to do with relationships. A year ago today, I walked away from the automotive industry to focus on my relationship with my daughter. She was only going to be 10 once, and I knew that this was an opportunity that I could share with her and help rebind some things that had happened in our past that were beyond control circumstances. So I did that. But what I didn't realize is that just as much as she needed this, I needed this, probably even more. I was really successful in the automotive business, and I was very focused on titles and very focused on things. And what I realized that abundance has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with relationships. So let's talk about those relationships. The first one is with ourselves. Do we truly love ourselves? Do we look in the mirror and judge ourselves? Do we look at ourselves and say, how did I get here? What in the world happened? Yada, yada, yada. Are you filling your own cup up first? What I realized is that when I inspired myself and I truly started loving myself again, it was a ripple effect around my family and friends. I inspired my daughter, I inspired my husband, and I inspired my family and friends around me. And life happens, and we can become so broken and start to carry this victim role and this resentment. And before all this, I was very fearful of my future. I wasn't enjoying the present at all, and I was very regretful of my past. So taking a look at what your relationship with yourself is the very first thing. The next thing has to do with your relationship spiritually. I struggled with that. There were some things that had happened, and it caused me some doubts. It had caused me some anxiety and some resentment. And I had to really go and work on all of that and start walking in integrity with that again. And that also instilled a lot of peace in my life. The next thing was my relationship with others. And this can be with personally and with business. With my daughter, I think I was carrying a mom role and a title, and she had to do this and she had to do that because I said so. And what I realized is that by inspiring myself, I was being a role model to her, and I began to mentor her. And though that title just seemed to dissipate all on its own, then I started to take a look at my relationships around me and what was those roles that I was playing in other people's lives. Was I truly bringing value to their life? Was I being respectful? Were those people being respectful back to me? And I did some cleansing there. If I could be integral with myself and be comfortable with my beliefs, and those people in my lives respected my beliefs, then that's great. I'm walking with them. But those people that weren't showing me that respect, and I needed to not be integral with myself and somehow mold myself around them, I just removed myself from that. It was just, life is just too short. And lastly is my relationship with my community. My community, I really felt like I needed to start giving back and giving my gifts that I have been brought to doing good with those gifts. And as soon as I started doing all of that, then I just realized that my life became way easier, and I started enjoying everything on a daily basis. And it's snowballed into this beautiful thing now. So for today, if I can leave you with one thing, is to take a look at your relationships. And also too, if you're a business owner, take a look at what your relationships are with your clients or your customers. Do you show them value of who they are? Are you respectful for who they are? Because retention in business is the key. And if you're just there in the moment and not looking at the depth of those relationships, then chances are you're going to struggle in your business as well. Have a great day, everybody.